Okay, hello. Right, this is a data matrix I'm adapting. And I have. Shit, I can't find it. I have started to code it in here. You can see the first 3 lines are done. And then I need to do all of this. And then unicorn Terraquus and unicorn Opterequus are the taxa I made up and I'm coding for, and that's the whole point of fucking doing this. Anyway, so what I found out was character 5, nope, character 4. There we go, character 4. So if we look here, character 4, by the way, is, I was wrong, it's the muzzle length. So how actually long the snout is. These are horses, by the way, as probably you can see because unicorn and equus, you might know equus is the common horse today. But yeah, so the thing that distinguishes these are muzzle length. So character 4, the outgroup is a hippopterine, something like that. Basically, not a true horse. Protohippus is the first of this clade. So yeah, you can see character 4. These are kind of fucking weird. Down here, Calippus. Well, I presume form a separate monotypic clade because of character 4, but we'll see. So yeah, you can see that here it shares one character, which is in phylogeny you tend to use number states, so it means 1 codes for it being a short muzzle, basically. So you can see that the outgroup has a long muzzle, whatever, and Protohippus has a short muzzle. These are both Protohippus, so it's a generic thing, not a species-specific thing. But then the rest of them have a different character, and as such, I hypothesize that this here, character 4 in Protohippus, will create its own separate group, and that will be the thing that defines the clade. Now, I haven't actually checked the phylogenetic tree that will become a result of this, but I would put any money on the fact that there is a separate clade containing Protohippus formed by this one clade. And it's the same here as well, actually. This is probably a better example. Character 5, which is what I was on about originally. Character 5 is the position of the choanae. Position of the choanae anterior border. Sorry, yeah, character 5 is way better, because you can see that... sorry, ignore everything I said about number 4, because it doesn't prove my point as well. But character 5, actually, because you can see from the outgroup is normally something plesiomorphic or primitive, and these Protohippus here is primitive, in that it shares the same condition. But then everything else, including the Calippus bullshit I just said, which still might form a clade separately, but everything else is a derived condition, so separate to this condition, meaning that there's further support for Protohippus supremus and Protohippus perditus forming one clade, and these are separate things, and so these will be what we call synapomorphies, cladistic synapomorphies, which are just derived characteristics unique to a certain clade. And so when this group forms, when this clade forms in the tree, which I'll show you at some point, we can see that it's defined by this, it's defined by the position of the choanae anterior border being anterior to or at premolar 4 to molar 1. That's character 5, and also having a short muzzle as well. But that's a non-unique synapomorphy, which is just an apomorphy, I guess. But I think it's really interesting how you can see basically what's going to happen evolutionarily from these osteological traits in the data matrix. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. If it didn't, I hope it was at least nice to listen to my voice rambling for a bit.